Tea time with Trav. Senator Harris had a debate with Michael Pence. They are charging Tory Lanez for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. A 2-year-old child was missing from her home. They murdered her daughter. What's going on, y'all? It's Ayootravv, and I'm back with another video. As y'all can see, I had to bring back the Philly in the wings. Y'all love the Philly in the wings. I love the Philly in the wings. So I bring back, then we're going to say grace. Then we're going to start eating. We're going to start talking. Today is going to be a hot topic video because there's so much going on. It ain't even just one thing I can talk about. Let me go and say grace. Father God, I come to you today to ask you out over this food. Please add nourishment to my body. Please let me digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. One more time. Amen. Y'all, we're going to start off with... So y'all know I always get a chicken and a beef Philly. But they have a shrimp Philly. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Wait, oh, y'all can see my lip. I don't know if y'all was able to see it. I hope so. Oh, shrimp on the Philly is good. Mmm. I don't know if I'm dip this in the ranch. I probably am though. Makes it good. Mm. Oh yes. I should have got those a while ago. Y'all try that? Y'all know I love my chicken. Did I ask how they're going? I don't know. I hope so. Y'all start drooling at the mouth. Food's so good. Alright, I'm ready to get to our topics. I'm gonna call this Tea Time with Trav. Some crazy stuff has been going on. Yeah, their juice is good. Got a bite of this shrimp. That's actually really good. So y'all, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the vice presidential debate. So as y'all know, Senator Harris had a debate with Michael Pence. And already knew. Everyone could be good. Oh, and it was good. They definitely didn't let me down. So I feel like she started, like she came out the gate swinging. She definitely hit him with facts and nothing but facts. What Pence and Trump administration like to do, they like to lie, but they also like to get loud. And oftentimes when you get loud, it makes it seem like they're right. I talked about this in another video, but they just be loud and wrong. CNN did another fact check after this one and called out all his lies. And I'm just like, when are they going to stop? And I think it's gotten to a point where Trump and Pence lie so much, I don't even know that they think they lie anymore. I think that they believe their lies. You know, they tell themselves so many times, they start to believe in themselves. Either that or, I don't know. Might be the, I don't know. I can't even come up with nothing. But if y'all watched the debate, please tell me one question that Pence answered and it was truthful. First off, he dodges around so many questions. So many. They keep trying to reiterate the fact that Biden and Harris are raising taxes if they get in office because they're trying to fool us. They're trying to fool the average working American. Yes, they are going to raise taxes, but they are raising taxes for rich people. Anybody who make over $400,000 a year is who they're going to raise taxes for. So when they're saying this, and they're saying it out loud, without providing facts, people start to believe it. But it's crap. Not true. Let me take it back. It's true. To an extent. But what Senator Harris kept touching upon and make sure that we understand is health in America. Trump and Pence are currently in court. Y'all, they are trying to get rid of Obamacare, as he said for years and years and years. If they stay in office, they will take away health care for people with pre-existing conditions. I'm sorry. And like they were saying last night, that will probably, coronavirus will probably fall under that category because that is a disease. Technically, it's a virus. It's a pre-existing condition. So I need y'all to not just listen to what they say, but research what they say. Trump and his friend, they have a problem with letting people talk. And it's so problematic, especially when the debate, you get 2 minutes. Each person gets 2 minutes to answer their question. And there was times where she had to ask for her time back because he interrupted her and she couldn't get her point across. And I'm like, you know what? Like I said, it can be me because somebody only got 1.5 time to cut me off. And there will be no further discussion after that at all. But enough about them. Let's move on down to our hot topics, y'all. Because this is what? Tea time with Trav. I might start calling that for real, y'all. Anyway, so Tory Lanez has been charged for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. And I forgot to turn off the air. Hold that thought. All right, y'all. The air will be going off in like 2 seconds. Anyway. Yes. They are charging Tory Lanez for the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. And y'all, I don't remember the exact charges, but they say he could face up to 22 years in prison. I said, well, I'll be. Social media is so sick. So prior to today, they had people like, oh, if he did it, why isn't he charged? He isn't charged because he didn't do it. Now that he's being charged, people are flipping the script saying, just because he's being charged doesn't mean he's guilty. Y'all just saying anything. Y'all are saying anything at this point. And it's actually kind of sick. It's really sick, for real. And people are trying to say how confusing the story is. Whether it's confusing or not, I'm pretty sure the LA County District Attorney has other stories that we don't have. They have evidence that we don't have, or else they would not have charged him. Let them do their job. Now, when all the evidence and stuff come out, I'm sure y'all will be telling another tune. You know. But y'all crazy. And I know that. And you can't argue with crazy people. Because the people in general, honestly. I want to say that's human nature. It might be, I don't know. I really no scientist, but people can have all the facts presented, smack dead in their face, but their heart is going to believe what they want to believe. So if y'all want to believe that man innocent and he do it, have fun. Have at it. Just don't talk to me. Because I don't want to hear it. I think it's crazy that y'all believe that, but whatever. Let's go on to another story, y'all. Tea time with Trav. So, a 2-year-old child was missing from her home. Her mom and her mom's boyfriend called police, and they tell the police that the girl was playing at the playground while they were making breakfast. And when they came out, she was gone. All right? So, they were on national television, y'all, screaming, crying, because they weren't really crying. Their eyes were dry, very dry. drier than somebody's lips in the winter. Their eyes were dry, and they were trying to force themselves to cry. Make it seem like they cared so much. To me, it looked fake. But whatever. Y'all, the next day, it was the next day or 2 days later, I can't remember. Somebody found the body of a child in the bayou. They called the police. Police come out there, they search the scene. They believe it's her, but of course they can't confirm. They have to do an autopsy, everything like that. That's the proper way to do it. So the family's out there, the mother and her boyfriend out there, falling all over the place, rolling on the ground, so distraught, just to find out that they did that. Y'all, they murdered her daughter and got on national television and pretended like they didn't do it. How messed up can you? And then the mom in the mugshot, y'all gotta Google it. The mom in the mugshot is smiling from ear to ear. Either she's sick in the head or she's doing that to play a role because she wants them to think that she's crazy or she has mental health issues so she don't go to jail. They'll put her in a asylum, whatever. No, she belongs under the jail. Anybody that harmed children like that, it's a special place in hell for you. For real. That's sick. That's really sick. I just don't understand why people do that to their own child. I don't understand why you do it to any child or any person, period. But there's so many other alternatives that you can do other than harm your child. If you don't want them, you fed up with them, financially can't afford to keep them, that is okay. Stuff happens. Put them up for adoption. Send them to live with your parents. Something. I would have preferred them, not even trying to be funny, I would have preferred them to do like the old Disney movies. Put the baby in a basket and leave it on somebody's doorstep or something. That is so much better than taking their life. That is nasty. You are a horrible person. They are horrible people. And then to get on there and lie on national television. I don't understand why people do stuff like that and think they're going to get away with it. You didn't commit a small crime like running a red light. You didn't, I don't know. You murdered somebody and thought you were going to get away with it. They got away with it for 24 to 48 hours. And I don't get that. You would much rather spend the rest of your life in jail because you harmed this child than to just give them away? Interesting. Interesting. That's the world we live in, I say. But it gets worse. It gets worse, y'all. So, I thought, hold on. I about to lie. He ain't nobody's father. A man or little boy, whatever you want to call him. This guy killed his daughter because he neglected her. Left her in a hot car and would not bust the windows to get her out. He locked the keys in the car. Police and everybody are telling him things to do to get her out of this car, but he refused to do that because he said he was scared of the cost of what it was going to take to repair the vehicle. When they finally got the car open, she was done. She was gone. Her life was gone because her father did not want to bust his windows to save her life. You did that on purpose. Can't anybody tell me, nobody can tell me that man did not plan that. And he probably didn't expect for people to see or for people to notice. And And that would have just been his story that he left. I don't know. I can't even imagine what his story could be. But something to make it seem like he wasn't more at fault than what he really was, even though he was disgustingly at fault. But he's lying. Y'all, him and his family lying. Y'all, all on the news. Come on. He didn't neglect her. Nothing. It wasn't on purpose. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, I was thirsty. But I'm just sitting there like, how can you possibly explain what he did and make it make sense? He stated that he didn't want to break in his car because he didn't want to have to pay for it. I'm so confused. And then y'all know social media don't play. They found him on Facebook. And he had made a post on Facebook the day he got the car. He just got it like 2 weeks ago. Literally, like 2 weeks ago. And people were like, commenting on it. Of course, he can't see it. Because he's in jail where he belongs. But people were just like, this was the car. This was the car that meant so much to you. That meant more than your daughter's life. It was a Nissan Altima, I don't know the year. Sorry, y'all, the battery died, but I really feel like that was God telling me something about these people. Luckily, I'm full anyway, so you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to stop talking about these people. Anyway, if y'all want to know more about the stories I talk about, go ahead. Y'all just Google it. Everything's going to be right there. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the red button right there. Boom. Hit the bell right there. Boom. So you can be notified each and every time I drop a video. But guess what? If you want to stay connected to Ayootravv, jump back in the description box. Go down to the bottom. Boom. Go on to my social media. Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all that. And follow. Let me come to Instagram. Let me come to do whatever. Let me know what's like. What's down. What's on. Don't want to see. What's on. What's on. What's on. What's on. Other than that, it's been real. Ayootravv is out. Peace.